Videos, back again for another Inazuma 11 video. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Patreon, and let's get started. If you guys don't remember from the last one, what we ended up doing is we kind of went outside of the school and somehow didn't get in trouble for it because someone robbed Nelly. And we went to go get the of evidence to use against Ray Dark, and we went to go get it, but we couldn't because none of us are good enough to actually stop them. But we did get to meet Farm Junior High, who did help us out in the end, which, frankly, we got to see one of their new formations, Infinite Wall, the reason why they are the toughest team to score on. Yet, it was basically very flawed. I'm hoping that that's not actually how their Infinite Wall works, otherwise it will be the easiest team to score on in my whole entire life. But we also got to meet up a little. Well, we didn't necessarily meet him, but we got to see a little shadow of someone we know. And he plays a big role in this chapter. I'm starting to regret talking over this random encounter because I might actually lose this. Nathan? Okay, 1. Why do these people have special moves? They've never had them up to this point and never this many. 2. What is going on? Uh-oh. Why do all of them have special moves? Okay, if I get the ball, I'm immediately shooting with Kevin. That tells me that this man has a special move, doesn't he? Yep. Okay, well, I just lost a random encounter on screen. Great. I'm starting to regret talking over it. I didn't take it seriously because I didn't think they would do this. I just thought, and I also just didn't block the defender because I thought he was a defender. I didn't think he actually had a shooting move. Apparently, I was wrong. Also, I didn't heal. I haven't done training either, so I should probably go do that. Okay, this one I will be right back on. Okay, so quick note, I'm back, first off. Second off, yes, I lost, but that was more Mark's fault than mine, because as they were going for a goal, instead of Mark staying in the goal like he's supposed to or charging towards them to try and take it from them, he instead ran the opposite direction. And then they kicked it in. So it's not my fault, but whatever. I see. So he managed to escape with the documents in the end. What could my father wanted me to tell him? You just don't know when to give up, do you? Get in here. I'm sorry. Hey, that's a thief. Oh, Coach, you caught him. Thank you ever so much. If you're gonna thank anybody, don't thank me. Thank Raimon's new team member who's joining us today. The person that we met in the last one and that I was so excited to record this part for. New member, drum roll please. Come on in, young man. Jude Sharp! I know I just spoiled it because you didn't even see his face yet, but that is Jude Sharp. You? Yeah, you can see by the goggle sprite. This place is smaller than I expected. Is this really your club room? I forgot his sprite looks different from the original. Jude Sharp? Jude? You're the new team member? What are you doing here? I thought you were in the hospital after losing to Zeus. And more importantly, are you seriously joining our team? Relax, Evans. Do you think I was so out of shape that I really get badly injured? Celia. Jude, why are you joining Raimon's soccer club? Because I asked him to. Coach! I reckon the best way to find out about Zeus is to talk to somebody who's played them. Sharp, tell us all about Zeus. Zeus' power goes beyond the limits of any human player. To put it bluntly, they play like gods. Oh, and I thought the name Zeus Junior High was just a joke. Like gods? Yes, but the thing that scared us the most about them was... Zeus, wait! You still haven't won yet. You're a mess, Sharp. Commander, what are you doing here? Does that mean you're Zeus's... You weaklings no longer serve any purpose. You will be disposed of. Wow, that's just cold on so many levels. Ray Dark is Zeus' leader? And you didn't expect that from a team that won 10-0 in the most brutal way possible with a cutscene. Yeah, I kinda saw it coming. Now everything is making sense. Ray Dark is the vice chairman of the Soccer Federation. For him, getting Zeus into the tournament would be a piece of cake. So you're saying he bribed the committee. Makes sense. But aside from his influence, there must be a reason why Zeus are so powerful. I'm ready to fight them one more time to find out what their secret is. That's the only reason why I joined Raimon Soccer Club. Well, thanks for the help, Jude. You can just sit on the bench the whole time. But that's Willie's job, so... Oh, okay. It just took me by surprise, that's all. But if you want to play with us, you're welcome to join, right, guys? Guys? Mark! Don't get the wrong idea, Evans. I have no intention of becoming friends. We'll just be using each other to bring down Zeus. Got it? You just make sure you don't get in my way. What? Pipe down. You're teammates now. There will be no arguments. Us? Teammates with him? I doubt it. Excuse me, boys. I was wondering if we could hurry up and read through my father's documents. Oh yeah, good idea. Very well. Miss Nelly, go ahead. Alright. And she's opening it up. My dear Nelly, if you are reading this, then something has happened to me. Mark Evans and his Raimon 11 have begun something wonderful. Unexpectedly, even I have come to look forward to watching them play. But at the same time, I was reminded of the question that I had long since forgotten. Why didn't the Inazuma 11 turn up for the final 40 years ago? It is curious that the Soccer Federation has no record of the final for that year. It is as if somebody removed that information on purpose. I looked into this using every possible method available, and my inquiries always led me to one man. Ray Dark, the Soccer Federation's vice chairman. While I was investigating, I uncovered a terrible truth. Coach David Evans, his death appeared to have been an accident, but in fact, it was the work of Ray Dark. My grandpa was murdered? Royal Academy's 40-year reign was built on a series of evil crimes committed by Dark. Even the accident involving Axel Blaze's sister before last year's national final was his work. Oh, so he killed someone's grandpa, hurt a little girl, probably did far worse, and then even attempted to kill more children. Okay, so let's just add that to a bunch of crimes and then go give that to the police and see what they think. It was another of Dark's terrible schemes, this time to ensure that Blaze didn't reach the game. What? I finally gathered the necessary evidence to bring him to justice. However, it seems that my actions have also attracted Dark's attention. Despite this, I must bring Dark's crimes out to the open. You will find all the evidence contained within these documents. I'd like you to ask Officer Smith to continue to hunt down Dark for me. I'm counting on you. To my darling Nelly, from your loving father. Father. Sonny. My grandpa murdered? Yeah, and plenty other people too, probably. Hey, what do he mean my grandpa was murdered? What do you think he meant he was murdered? You think he just meant he went on vacation? No, he's dead. In the ground. If this wasn't for kids, I would go way more in depth into this than I need to. Mark! Seymour, it may be time to tell them the truth. You might be right. The truth? 40 years ago, the Inazuma 11 were unbeatable. Is this the thing that I saved the certain thumbnail for? We won every match until the Soccer Frontier final, where we faced Royal Academy. Royal Academy? Back then, the Royal Academy team weren't even good enough to get past semifinals. We practiced every day to best our abilities, our bodies, and our minds working as one. That is, except for him. Yes, the reason I kept the thumbnail is here! Who? Ray Dark. He was also a member of the Raimon Junior High Soccer Club. There we go! Finally, and after this talk, I will say so much that's on my mind since I've known this. What? How? The commander was a player on Raimon's team? Actually, he was just a reserve. He was quiet and never stood out. Now that I think about it, he may have had a reason for behaving like that. He also had a cold side. Sometimes his eyes seemed to say he hated everything around him. Whoa! What are you guys doing? Hey, are you okay? You look like you're bleeding. Oh, it hurts. Dark, what's wrong with you? Nothing. I just taught him a little lesson about getting in my way. Weak players are an obstruction to victory. Is that not right? You fool, soccer isn't just about winning. There's no room in my team for people who don't understand that. Too bad, Coach Evans. We'll have to agree to disagree. Hey, Dark, where are you going? Dark! And that's when Dark quit Raimon. Then on the day of the final, as we were on the bus to the stadium, we had a strange accident. We couldn't get to the stadium and Royal Academy won by default. David and I worked together to find out what caused the incident. We learned that the accident was entirely the work of Royal Academy. That's exactly the same as what they were planning to do to us when we played them. We all went with our coach to Royal Academy. It was then we found out the Academy's number 2, Ray Dart, was behind it all. You see, by ensuring the Royal Academy's victory, Dart got himself a place at the school's number 2. Even I don't know what made Dart go to such lengths to win in the first place. But for Dart, the Academy was a tool he could manipulate to suit his own needs. Soon after, the Academy's governor died and Dart replaced him. So I'm going to go ahead and say, because even though it's not revealed, Dart probably had something to do with that. Probably. Our coach couldn't leave his old student alone and kept investigating him. But before he had finished, he passed away and the team fell apart. The club was effectively disbanded. Is that why all traces of the Inazuma 11 disappeared? We knew deep down that his death was no accident and that Dark must have had done something to do with it. I won't let him get away with this. How dare he do that to my grandpa? We know Dark is a criminal and we have the governor's evidence, so why can't we just arrest him? Unfortunately, after 40 years, the statute of limitations has already expired on these crimes. Dark cannot be charged with this evidence alone. Plus, we don't know just how far Dark's reach extends with the Soccer Federation. If we don't present hard evidence against him, he could slip away like he did before. Still, I've been chasing him these past 40 years. I'm not about to let him get away with his crimes due to some technicality. I'll help too. I just can't stand back and do nothing after hearing the truth. I'm sorry, Mark, but you've got more important things to worry about, haven't you? First, you'll have to overcome Farm's infinite wall. Unless you can do that, you won't stand a chance against Farm Junior High, let alone Zeus. But look, Glad, I think you should listen to him. I hear the veterans have prepared some infinite wall break-in training at the secret warehouse. You should head up there first for some training to build up your skills. Okay then, let's go to the secret warehouse for some training. Jude, you're coming to practice with us too, right? Pah, a measly farm wall. What nonsense. I reckon I could break that down myself. I can't believe a team that managed to beat Royal Academy once is so pathetic. Hold on, Jude. Leave him, Evans. There's no need for that. I'm sorry, Mark. Jude's a good kid. Really. I only think he got along here if he only knew people a little better. I know. Jude saved us from being crushed by Ray Dark's girders, and now he's here to help us. Oh well, how about we go to the warehouse to meet the veterans? Thank you, God, after so long of dialogue, I can finally go do what I want. Okay, I was gonna say, if it forced me to do more things, I would be really pissed off. Okay, gotta keep going and going and going and going. And here's a phone call. And Nelly has actually found the teammates we're looking for. So, real quickly, we're gonna check that out, and of course we get a random encounter. Be right back! Okay. 1, we're back. 2, that's bull that I lost that. Because... that's not fair. If you guys don't know how that works, if they kick it at an angle, like, if it's supposed to be a pass, okay, finally I can get Thomas Felt. But if they kick it at an angle while they're hitting, as in, like, while they're shooting, they can actually score doing that. I didn't know... I knew they could do that, but it's such a rare occurrence that I had forgotten up to this point where they actually did it. I'm tempted to put that on screen now because that was really funny. And also, we just picked up Thomas Fell, our new goalkeeper, and we finally have 16 members on our team, and now we have 3 goalkeepers. I don't need 3 goalkeepers, but I want 3 goalkeepers, because the goalkeepers I picked are all good. In fact, we technically do have 17 members, but Jude's not here right now. So, let's go all the way to the shopping area thing, because apparently the warehouse and shopping area have to be the same place, so you can't just skip. Okay, so that was just a not lose the ball encounter. I mean, don't let them score encounter. That was relatively hard because I didn't expect them to bring out special moves either. Good news is Nathan did take it off someone, and then we just passed it around between Kevin and Axel, because if you're passing between 2 strikers, it's almost guaranteed that they're not going to take the ball. If anything, they're just going to do their best to squander around. You're late, boys! Coach, what's that formation? The farm's infinite wall consists of 2 defenders in front of the goal. I don't think that's true, but it's the perfect guard against an opponent's shot. Yeah, besides the middle and air, which they do in a very later game, which I don't know why it takes them that long to do it, but it does happen eventually. Right, just pretend we're for farm. If you can get past our defenses, you shouldn't have no problem with the infinite wall. You won't be able to get past us that easily. Go on, why don't you see for yourselves? Alright, you asked for it. We're gonna try our hardest to break through your defenses. Let's go! Yeah, you're not actually fighting them, you're just watching them train. Why is Axel not doing this? Oh, darn it. That'll never work. What kind of shot can we use to break through the defenses of that technique? Once more, aerial shot. Maybe a shot that goes forward and then to the side. I don't know. Maybe a ground. Maybe straight through shot. I've played many teams in my time, and Farm's Infinite Wall really is the best defensive I've ever seen. To get past that wall, you'll need to learn the most powerful shot there is. The most powerful shot there is, but we've already learned all the move manuals in Grandpa's manual. That did not make sense. There are actually 2 moves that were missing. One's a Wi-Fi download, and one they're about to give us now. No, there is another. Really? Coach Evans' most powerful shot manual could still be lying around here somewhere. Really? Seymour, wasn't that just a rumor? You don't really think it's true, do you? I'm not sure, and it's been a really long time since I've heard of anything. Still, I did hear that the coach used to use it while he was still playing soccer. Your mother, Sharon, told me about it, Mark. What? My mother? Mark, you should ask your mother whether that special move really exists. Alright, let's go back to my house. Yay! We can challenge them. I'm not going to, mostly because my TP is not restored, and if I do, I will probably lose. I mean, if I do it, I will do it off screen so I can get my experience for beating them, hopefully. You know? Because I need the level ups. Like, because it matters, actually. Also, because I really want to buy more special moves and more equipment, and that would be helpful. Mark, you're back early. I brought some snacks, so wash your hands first if you want some. Mom, I found out what happened to Grandpa. And that's the first sentence you're going to say. She scolded you last time for mentioning soccer, and now you're going to bring up your dead grandpa. Wow, you are such a good person, Mark. Well, what did you say? Ray Dark, the man responsible for Grandpa's death, is coaching Zeus Junior High. I have to beat them. If I can, I'll get revenge on Ray Dark and fulfill Grandpa's dreams of becoming the national champions. But to do that, I really need to learn Grandpa's strongest shot technique. Please, can you tell me what it is? No. If you know so much, how can you carry on playing soccer? You know you'll end up dead like your grandfather if you carry on like this. But I can't give up soccer. Without soccer, I might as well be dead. Mark. Sharon. Really, you're just as stubborn as your grandfather. Here, Mark, take this. We obtained a key. This key has Raimon's emblem on it. Your grandfather left this key. I'm sure you can find out what you're looking for with it. Thanks, Mom. I'll be back soon. Our boy is growing up so fast. The best way we can protect Mark now is to trust him. Mark. Now, where are we supposed to use this key? Seeing as it has the Raimon emblem, it must be for the door on the school grounds. Can you think of a door, maybe one that you've never really noticed before? That's never been open? No open door, I wonder. Maybe we should start by checking all the places we usually go to. Okay, I know what door it's supposed to be in, and I think you are physically required to go there. So, like, the first door that you go to, it's physically that one. So, let's try that one. I'm 90% sure it's where we're supposed to go. I think. I'm not sure. I know it's here. That's right, the door has never been opened since we started using this club room. We used the mysterious key. It worked! Don't you dare open that chest. What's this? I hate you, Mark. We got the manual for the Inazuma break. And now a route has been opened to Celia. It's a special move, the Inazuma break. This must be a powerful shot that my grandpa used. So you found it at last. Now you should be able to beat the farm's junior high infinite wall, and maybe even Zeus. Mark, what does that mean? What does it say? Let's see, Dave's most powerful shot, the Inazuma break. This technique combines the keeper and the two strongest kickers into one. It's a powerful single shot that strikes like lightning with a kick that goes whoosh, kakoom! The two strongest kickers, that has to be Axel and... Yes, and you, Jude. Totally not Kevin, even though he's a striker, but I really don't care about Kevin, so I'm cool with this. This is the most powerful shot. I guess there's no harm in giving it a try. It might even help us knock out Zeus. Yay, I can put Jude on my team! And he's level 32. In fact, he's actually higher than most of our people, so he actually comes around very nicely. Yes, let's practice the Inazuma break. We've got to break down the infinite wall. Yay! Okay. I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, never mind. We're gonna have to do more. Why did he choose Sharp? Wouldn't one of us have been good enough? I guess you really need to pull something off like that. Nathan's just jealous. Okay, so now I'm gonna end it here. I hope you get... Yay, you automatically replaced Kevin. I love you, Sharp. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do a Patreon. I'll see you all on the next one. Don't forget to check us out.